Good. I'd like to call this meeting of the Princeton City Council to order. Clerk, call the roll.
Mayor Mabry.
Here.
Councilmember Newman.
Here.
Gomez.
Here.
McCall.
Here.
McCransky.
Would you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Now we're going to go ahead and go to public comment period. Public comment period is at the beginning of the meeting as well as at the end. We ask to limit your comments to 3 minutes. Is there anyone here who'd like to speak during the public comment period? Go ahead, please. And just come up and state your name.
Julio Montilla.
Yep, come up to the mic. That way we can hear you and it'll be recorded for history.
Hey, just one big question that's been bothering me for a while now. Pretty soon next month we have the Homestead Festival and Parade coming to town. And we have a couple of buildings in town that are right on Main Street that are collapsing. Being 901 North Main Street and with the same address 2 East LaSalle and 05 East LaSalle on the south side of the street. I'm just wondering, the one building on the south side of the street, we wait long enough, the building itself will collapse. You don't have to demolish it. But I was just wondering if anything's been done about that or what is happening. I mean, they're a danger to the public at large. Any kids going by there, this thing comes down and you got major problems. Just wondering if anything's being done.
Sure. Julio, that deserves a comment back in a positive manner. So our Pete Nelson's been working on this, and as well as Michael Ziering. And if we could, Pete, we can't go into a lot of detail, but Pete, if you just give a summary, just brief summary where we're at with that, just very brief.
It's in court.
Okay, there you go. It's in court. I would just say we are actively working on this, and every council member is aware of it. Teresa, our city manager, knows it's a priority, and I think there's progress being made, and we can say that part. So I would say my opinion is the next 30 days we'll actually see something going on there at that site. Again, we really can't respond more in detail, but there's activity that's in the works.
Well, you could tell me when the court date is, right?
The court date is actually September 18th. That's the earliest date we could get.
Even with dangerous conditions?
That's correct.
So we appreciate bringing it up, and public asks all of us council members all the time when they see us, they want to know what's going on. So progress is being made, and I'm an optimist. I think it's actually going to happen here, Julio.
Under what order are they going to hopefully take it down?
Well, here again, I think we'll just let you.
Well, they got to present something up to the judge, to the court, for it to be addressed. Are you asking for demolition?
The building is crumbling, and so we're putting that in front of the judge to make a judgment.
I know the judgment belongs to you.
I'll talk to you afterwards. Okay.
There we go. I appreciate that.
Okay.
That's an excellent idea, Pete. Thank you.
Thank you.
Julio, thank you. And then before we go on, if there's no other public comment, Victoria Yepson's going to speak just briefly because she has to go to another appointment, please. Victoria Yepson is our Princeton Tourism Director. And we're glad to have you here, Victoria.
Good evening. I'm happy to share some Princeton events and tourism updates for the month of August. Before I do that, I wanted to congratulate Festival 56 on their summer season. Their season ended yesterday with the final performance of Grease the Musical and a closing gala. And I believe the last week of Grease performances were completely sold out. We are in for a treat with their season lineup for next year, so it is so very important for our community to continue to rally behind their operations. Festival 56 makes Princeton unique and increases support within our community businesses when folks are in town having an evening or a weekend experience at the theater. And this Friday, we invite you to attend our 3rd Street concert on Friday with Dylan Carmichael. We are excited to also welcome a local favorite, Rodeo Drive, as an opening band. And we have another great lineup of food trucks, which will be ready to serve at 5 p.m. The Prairie Arts Center is hosting Bring Him Home, an opera concert for the arts this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday performance takes place at the Prairie Arts Center. There's only a few tickets left, so if you're interested in the Saturday performance, do get those. And Sunday at Princeton High School. This show features Princeton natives Dane Suarez, tenor, and Nick Towns, piano, and a special guest, Sarah Backel, who performed as Carole King on Broadway, will also be performing as a special guest. So you can get a taste of opera, musical theater, and other things, and a taste for everyone to enjoy. The Bureau County Fair celebrates its 169th year, August 21st through the 25th. I know, 169 years. Is that not incredible? Mitchell Tenpenny and Lauren Elena will take the grandstands on August 22nd, and you can purchase tickets at bureaucountyfair.com. The Bureau County Homestead Festival is right around the corner, September 5th through the 8th. And the website is all up to date for you to visit and see what is in store this year. If you're interested in registering for the parade, craft show, barbecue contest, car show, baby contest, Lego competition, so much more, you can take a look at all of that online to register if registration is required. And it'll take you to a fillable form online. The Princeton Farmers Markets continue every Saturday, 8:30 to 1. And also our WGN feature with John Williams is on their website as well as their Facebook pages, and it was just shared on the City Princeton page today if anyone's interested in checking that out. I think that's all.
Victoria, thank you. And before you leave the podium, I know that you were a host for Festival 56. You had an actress, is that right?
We did.
You've done that on more than other years, right? This is not your first year.
This was Brent and my first year at our home, but my parents have been hosts several years before, so.
That's great. Thank you for doing that. Good
Yes.
for you.
It's a lot, but it's a great experience, and they're always in need of host families, so.
Very good. Thank you for doing
Thank
that.
you.
Appreciate it, Victoria.
Thank you.
you. Very good. Lots going on. So now we're going to go ahead now, and if there's no other public comment, if you have a comment, you can make it at the end of the meeting as well. We're going to go ahead now and approve the minutes from the previous council meeting, please.
I move that we approve the minutes from our regular council meeting on July 15, 2024.
We have a motion and second. Is there any corrections or clarification? Council? Seeing none, clerk call roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye. Thank you. Now we're going to go to the invoices, please, with City Clerk Janet Henny.
In the Department of Accounts and Finances, we have $120,690.40. In the Department of Streets and Public Improvements, $445,002.18. In the Department of Public Safety, $132,437.20. And in the Department of Public Property and Utilities, $321,620.19, with a grand total of $1,019,749.97. Mayor, all council members present have confirmed their reviews of all invoices and are now submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve the invoices as presented.
Second.
We have a motion and second to approve the invoices. Any questions or comments from the council? Seeing none, clerk call roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye. Thank you. Now on to the ordinance, please.
Next on the agenda, we have ordinance O-24-014, an ordinance amending Princeton City Code Title 8, Chapter 3, Article 8-3-2, the water system. This is the second and final reading.
I move that we approve ordinance O-24-014.
Second.
We have a motion and second. Any questions or comments from the council? Seeing none, clerk call roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye. Thank you. Now we're on to the city manager's report, please.
Mostly going to be a couple of updates, but in your packet you do have the police and fire pension reports for May of 24. And we've kind of pared those down a little bit, so it's more of a one-pager. You don't need the whole thing. You're just looking at the net change. So a couple couple updates. Council usually gets these on Fridays. It was a little bit more of an extensive update, but mostly on some of the construction updates because we do get asked these quite a bit. The depot parking lot, everybody's probably seen what's happening up there. We're coming very, very close to that being done. The only thing that will be a little bit of a slowdown are the light poles. So it may be likely that the parking lot's open before the light poles are up, but it'll be great to be able to reopen that space up. So I didn't look today. Did they do the final?
They'll do the final list on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, okay. And then we'll do the painting after that. So it's moving right along. It looks great. Even the wall up along the depot itself that was all crumbly and the curb and stuff, it just looks great. They brought some more dirt in for the green space around the edges. You can see a couple of the islands on the end, the curbs. It's just going to look so much nicer. With that being said, I know we had a budget of the project being estimated about $725,000. With the bid coming in under what we expected, we're still with some of the additional things. We redid the entire intersection there because we're there and it should get done while we're there. That was an additional $76,000 on top of what was bid. So we're still in the positive of about $132,000. So we're doing very well on that project. Hopefully there's all the unexpected stuff. We're already past all of it, so that'll be great. I'm hoping to do or somehow organize a ribbon cutting in the future. Obviously bring back, I'd like to invite Stoller to come back and the county because they contributed some funds to this project as well. So we'll try to get something organized for that once the summer kind of slows down a little bit. With that, we also, Clark Street was just done last week, a large section of Clark Street to the west. Looks fantastic. We also have the parking lot behind Optimal Health. You'll see that's all being reconfigured with some new curbs and some islands on the ends that will add some green space. Make it look a little bit more what we have behind Meadows and Spoons and those. They just look a lot nicer and add some additional decorative lighting. So it's a little bit more inviting back there. We are, I guess the big thing, actually I'm going to touch on this too before I get too much further. The new brush pit is being installed across from the street department. If you've been to the existing brush pit, it can be a little bit of a water hole, lake, swamp, I don't know what you call it. We are transitioning that out closer to Euclid, so in front of, right along the road there off Euclid. And they are getting ready to lay the pads for the new cement there, so you can take your brush and drop it off. Nice and easy, convenient, clean. So that is taking shape quicker than I thought it was going to, but that'll look great when it's done. Lastly, we will be going around likely tomorrow, Aaron and I, to the businesses in the downtown south end. We are getting ready to repave the entire stretch through to Park Avenue. To the stop sign at Neal and Shorty's and Four Seasons. So that stretch is going to be totally closed, but we're going to the south side of the courthouse circle. So the south side circle to the north side of the circle will remain open with flaggers, but no parking on there because that little section will also be done, but we don't want to totally close that section down. So with that being said, it's likely to take about from a Monday to a Friday, so it'll start on August 12th and be closed through tentatively that Friday after. The first day will be milling, second day will be the first layer, third day will be the second layer, fourth day will be striping if everything goes smoothly. So hopefully everything will go smoothly. But we will go around to the businesses tomorrow and maybe Wednesday if we can't catch everybody. But we do have the flyer. You have the flyer in front of you. I'm encouraging businesses to download the app. They have the QR code there to have any updates or alerts that they may need to know. We'll try to get all that stuff posted for everybody just to keep everybody in the loop on what's happening. So it's busy, but it's good. After this project will come Marion Street, the sanitary replacement, And then following that in September will be the Main and Peru intersection. So right after Homestead, we'll get that one started. If the stoplights come in, because we're still waiting on those. So it's busy. It's very busy, but it's very, as I told the council in my email to them Friday, it's a very gratifying year to see all this stuff. I keep thinking each year is good, but each year it gets better and better to see some of the stuff getting tackled. So, any questions on the projects that you guys are hearing? Okay. If you do hear concerns, just let us know and we'll address it. So.
It's all good.
Good.
It is good.
Busy but good.
Very good. Anything else, Teresa? Very good. Thank you for that report. And as Teresa alluded to, every Friday she gives the council members a report with what's happened the past week, and we sure appreciate those updates from her to the council. We're going to go now to the mayor's report. We have 2 appointments. If we could, Jerry, please.
Yes. We have a board appointment to the Lovejoy Board of Trustees, Mike Bullington, to fill a non-expiring term. And then a board appointment to the Board of Fire and Police Commission. It's a reappointment of Dan Yeager for a 3-year term, expiring on July 31st, 2027.
And that is, we voted on that? Okay, we have a second? We do have a second, yes, we did a second. Good. Okay, very good. Okay, clerk call roll, please.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye. Thank you, Jerry, for that. Back up, did you want to talk about the community night out?
Actually, I had it written up here, and I just moved it down here.
Okay.
I was going to invite Tom. Do you want to come up and do a quick
That'd be great,
plug
please.
for National Night Out?
Yeah, we're good, yes.
Tom Kammerer, Chief of Police. Tomorrow night from 5 until 8, we're hosting National Night Out at Zering Park. So we'll have a lot of cool stuff, helicopter coming in from Life Flight. We'll have various vehicles from throughout the city's fleet there. A lot of city employees attend that. And so far, every year that we've done it, the crowds have gotten bigger and bigger. So hopefully everybody can come out. The weather's going to be nice and enjoy. We'll have some food out there. I know the Lions are doing popcorn. Who knows, Culver's going to have free ice cream. So there'll be all kinds of stuff. Very family-friendly event. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so one of our segments we have is Positively Princeton, and it's an opportunity for individuals, organizations to come and give the council an update what is going on. In the past year that we've been doing this, we get educated as council members, and we have a variety of different presenters hopefully every council meeting. Tonight, I'm very pleased to invite the founder of Four Seasons Women's Clothing Store, George Kasunas, and George's daughter, Katie. They're going to give a brief history about Four Seasons and what the involvement they've had in the community. When we think about a beautiful building that just as our anchor for our South End Business District, we think about the Four Seasons building. A brick building that's just got a timeless exterior look to it, fits in very well with the history of the city of Princeton. And so physically we got a tremendous asset there, and then we add on top of that a thriving business in the women's clothing arena. So with that said, I'd like to invite George and Katie to come up and speak. And as I told Katie, just pretend that we're sitting around your dining room table, okay? Please.
Thank you so much for giving us the time to come tonight. So I am very pleased that I was able to bring my dad, who started the business in 1962. Thank you. 1962 in Geneseo, Illinois. So my dad is here, George Kasunas, and he started, first he graduated from Augustana College, and he started working at John Deere. Well, his mother had a building in downtown Geneseo, and the person that was renting from her was not paying her the rent. So he said to his mom, I want to go into retail, and I want to put a store there, and I promise I'll pay you the rent. And his mother said, don't do it. stay at John Deere, it's safe. And like every kid, he didn't listen, and he started a store. And 62 years later, we have 6 locations. Here in Princeton and also in Illinois, we have Galesburg, Princeton, and Peoria, and Geneseo. And then, of course, in Iowa, we have Davenport and Iowa City. So we specialize in fashions for women of every age and every size. We carry Missy Petite and Plus. And we've been here in Princeton for 34 years. So my dad, when he first opened his second location, was Davenport, but his third location was here in Princeton. And he did drive around and look at all of the communities around here, and he chose Princeton. So the location that he chose, there was a flat piece of land when he purchased it, but before it was a hotel. And we actually brought a picture of the hotel that was originally in that space. And the person that had tried to restore it was unable to restore it, and he actually ended up tearing it down, and my dad bought it from a flat piece of land. So we're excited to be able to share that piece of history with you as well. We carry all sorts of brands, and we carry, again, fashion for every age and every size. We have brought today a little coupon for everyone, and we're going to hand those out here in a second. We also have a history book when we celebrated 50 years, and we have a little tote bag for everybody, too. So even the guys, you can take them to, your wives or whoever, any females in your life. But we're just very pleased to be here, and we appreciate everything that Princeton has done for us over the years. It's been a good community for us, and we're going to be here another 34 years. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Council, questions, comments?
I'll mention that in addition to their nice store, they're superior marketers. Because I know my wife's birthday more better than I do. She gets a postcard in the mail the day before, saying that she gets X off, so much off of if she comes into the store on her birthday. And they're also sending flyers and things throughout the year. They don't never let you forget them. So you do an outstanding job marketing.
Thank you. We also are very lucky. We have some very nice staff here. They really work hard and they enjoy our customers. And being in a small town, from a small town, and here in Princeton in a small town, you have nice employees and you have nice customers. And it truly is appreciated and valued. Thank you.
Great. Kate, let's hand out those to the council members.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We've got a little something for you.
Okay. Brought them for everybody in the audience too.
Okay, that's great. What can we do to help you?
Okay, if you want to pass one of those out for everybody, and Teresa and Janet, if you have, I have extras, so you can also begin with your staff. Oh, God. And whoever, there you go.
For you in the audience, what we're going to do, we're going to put yours right here. So before you leave, we're going to have a little time after the council meeting to visit with George and Katie. So we're going to put yours right here. 50% off at any one item. That's a good deal. Appreciate that.
One here.
George, we're so glad to have you here today.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. We appreciate being here and meeting all of you. And
But you,
our Geneseo location, where we started in 1962, I was looking for a place to open a store within the region, and Princeton was my first choice, because it was a sister community to Geneseo. I always felt that it was similar, and it's been very good to us. And it's changed over the years, obviously, but we're still doing well here, and we expect to continue.
That's great. Yeah, we'll take it as a compliment. I consider Geneseo a sister city as well, very similar communities.
Yeah.
So we can learn from Geneseo, and we hope they can learn from us too. So
Yeah, I was born and raised in Geneseo from immigrant parents. My parents came from Greece, and so my father was a sugar man in Geneseo, and so I have a long history in this area.
that's great. And we're not picking on John Deere, but you might have laid off by now if you had.
I think I made the right decision.
I think you did. Katie, we've got a little something for you here, please.
Okay, great.
This is a little floor arrangement for you.
Thank you.
And again, we would just want to say thank you very much for the investment you made in Princeton and the confidence you made, George, 34 years ago to come to Princeton.
Right.
So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our meeting's just about over. If you want to stick around for a few minutes, I think there's people in the audience who'd like to say hello to you. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Just for a few minutes. Okay, we're going to wrap this up here just shortly. Please.
Okay, very good. Is there any old business coming before the council this evening? Is there any new business to come before the council? Okay, any additional public comment? And now, if you would, Jerry, we're going to go ahead and adjourn the meeting, and then if everybody would stick around and visit with George and Katie, we sure appreciate that as well.
I move that we adjourn our regular meeting this evening and reconvene again on Monday, August 19th, 2024, 6 p.m. at City Hall.
Second.
You have a motion and a second. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
Mayor Mabry.
Aye. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you for coming.